Tapping in TV, intelligent ignorance. I am the content. And yeah, man, one time I was in Oakland, right? I'm mobbing down the street solo. I'm counting some pocket change, and some dudes ride up on me in a van, right? They open up the side door, they jump out to call me, right? Dude go in his pocket like he about to pull a burnout. He say, "You better not run or I'll shoot your bitch ass." That's what he told me, right? And guess what I did? Ran. If I would have got shot, I would have got shot in my motherfucking back, because I was gone, my nigga. So I was able to get out that jam, man. But it just show you, man, like, that was like in what, 2005? I could have been out of here. Yep. Hey, big shout out to my East Oakland people, man. E14, man. All my people straight up and down E14, man. Up to Foothill, Havens Court, that whole area, man. The whole E14. You know what I'm saying? Eastmount Mall. Shout out to my real people in Oakland, man. Town Ties. Tapping in TV, man. Intelligent ignorance, man. Overrated. Outcast is overrated. Tapping in TV, intelligent ignorance, man. I am the content. I remember one situation, man, where I got pulled over. I'm in Sacramento. The cops, you know what I mean? State troopers at that. They got up on me, man. They got me out the car. They said I was swerving. I probably was. So they made me take the field sobriety test. I passed that, but I failed the marijuana in my system. They did something where they detected the marijuana in my system. So the boys took me in, bro. The boys took me in. Intelligent ignorance, man. This be your boy C4 for sure, man. I am the content. This be your boy C4 for sure. I am the content. Yeah, man, like in my travels, man, what I learned, man, I learned just be humble, man. Just be humble and soak up game, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, one thing I learned, man, in this life, man, is more better to just listen, bro, and be reserved and just suck everything up before you react, man, because we got a lot of reactors, man. A lot of reactors. Like I be on Clubhouse, right? And it's like the reaction factor is like 1/10 of a second. They don't even give you a chance to say what you're saying. For 2 words that they don't agree with or like, they cut you off and they go to something else. And at that point, it's the nigga kingdom. It's the nigga kingdom at that point. Who gonna be the biggest, most ignorant nigga? And I can't have conversations like that. Now I could be ignorant, intelligent ignorance, but I don't like to have conversations to where it's just gonna be a shout match. Who gonna out nigga who? Who gonna out nigga who? And that's all Clubhouse is. It's the nigga kingdom. It's the nigga kingdom. And yeah, man, one thing I learned in this society that we live in, and this life that we living in, it's all about the nigga kingdom. It's all about the nigga kingdom. When Sway interviewed Tupac on the last interview, when Sway was saying, when Pac and Big was into it, and Sway was like, it's a fight for power between, you know, the East and the West and those two, and he was trying to make the correlation. And then Sway was like, it's the nigga kingdom, basically. And man, that's the realest shit ever. Everything about our culture is the nigga kingdom. It's a fight for who gonna be the top nigga. The most ignorant nigga, the nigga who got the biggest nuts, who could talk the loudest, who could say the most disrespectful things, who could kill the most people, who could dunk on the most niggas, and who could troll the most niggas, who got the most money over niggas. It's the nigga kingdom. Our whole existence, everything about us is the nigga kingdom. That's what it is, the nigga kingdom. Are you gonna participate, or are you gonna hesitate? Are you gonna participate, or are you gonna hesitate? Are you gonna participate, or are you gonna hesitate in the nigga kingdom? So, hey, put me in the game, coach. if that's what it is, trolling, and who gonna have the biggest nuts in the nigga kingdom, fuck it. I'm gonna get as disrespectful as anybody else wanna get disrespectful. I'm gonna flex my nuts in the nigga kingdom. That's how we going. That's what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was on Clubhouse one day, right? And I was in this room, right? And it was a conversation about drill music. Because drill music has spread to New York. And you know, they adopted the whole murder, kill. You know what I mean? The drill shit, right? So I was telling dudes, because like I said, intelligent ignorance. I was telling these dudes that Tupac, the late great Tupac, right? He planted the seeds to drill music. Drill music is Tupac's baby. Let me explain. And Tupac's song, Hit 'Em Up, right? That song came out in '96. So a lot of these drill rappers that's living right now, guess when when they was born? They was born in '96 or shortly after that. So those sound waves, that frequency, those lyrics, those spiritual seances, preaching death and destruction and highlighting murder and kill, those shock waves and frequencies went out to the culture. And guess what happens? It's just like evolution. It's just like Kobe looking at Jordan. He get to study Jordan, and he's the next coming up, so he's gonna add some more to it. He's gonna add something else to it. Same thing with the drill rappers. They was able to observe those type of Tupac lyrics, in particular, Hit 'Em Up. I'm not talking about Tupac as an artist. To me, he's the greatest artist ever. I'm talking about the song Hit 'Em Up and the lyrical content of that song. It's drill rap's daddy. Just the lyrical content. Now, he said, my fofo, make sure all your kids don't grow. He said, we're gonna kill all you motherfuckers. Tapping in TV, intelligent ignorance, man. This be your boy C4 for sure, man. And right now, man, I'm gonna talk about LeBron James, right? LeBron James. And what makes LeBron James so popular? Everything is just so much about LeBron James in the sports world in particular, right? Now, to me, he was stamped the chosen one. He was stamped before he even played in the NBA. $90 million contract, had a shoe deal before he could dribble a basketball. They, got endorsements, all that. Did he live up to the hype? I would say he exceeded the hype. But in this thing called sports, it's always mano a mano. It's competitive. It's who got the biggest nuts, the nigga kingdom. So everybody gonna put you up against who got the biggest nuts. Now LeBron, he's always compared to who? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a god of basketball. LeBron James will tell you that. But this speaks to the volume of LeBron James. The mere fact, whether you like it or not, they compare him to a god. They compare him to Michael Jordan. So for LeBron haters, y'all can take that for what it's worth. Y'all can pick apart his game 3,000 times. The point is, he's being compared to a basketball god. He's not being compared to a basketball mortal. He's being compared to a basketball god, Michael Jordan. So this debate, it gets too personal. Dudes get too emotionally driven, and dudes feel like what they say is just it. They don't even take time to consider context. They use selective context. And I used to crush these dudes on Facebook sports pages, right? And they can't combat it because they're biased and they're hypocritical. For example, I heard this dude on Ticket TV's channel. And Ticket TV, he's one of these guys who goes at LeBron James and, relentlessly. I got another issue with Ticket TV, but I'm gonna stick it to this video. So one of these dudes was saying that Kobe's last game was better than any game LeBron James ever played when Kobe dropped that 60 points. So I'm just sitting back and listening to it. Then they say LeBron ain't never had no type of game close to that, right? This is what they're saying, right? Kobe's last game, 60 points, Utah, right? So if you an objective basketball fan, just forget about LeBron James and Michael Jordan. If you're an objective basketball fan, you can take that statement and just be like, did he just score 56 points against the Warriors a couple of weeks ago? That's only 4 points off of 60 points what Kobe had. He had 56. 4 more points, that's 60. But you make that type of comment and say it like, dude, it's just a bomb. So 56 points is easy to get. He didn't get 60 points like Kobe, but he got 56 points. I'll just be like, wow, these guys be too far with how they talk about LeBron. I'd be like, this dude can't win for nothing. LeBron lost to the Celtics 2 years in a row when KG and Ray Allen teamed up with Paul Pierce. LeBron lost to the Celtics team 2 years in a row, right? He didn't have a team in Cleveland that could compete with that Boston team. Now, this is what they're going to bring up. They're going to say LeBron won 66 games in a regular season. That's what they're going to bring up, right? The playoffs is about matchups. See, one thing about these dudes, that's why I say they're convenient. They use the type of objectivity it would take when it's defending somebody that they like Jordan or Kobe. But with LeBron, they're going to ignore all that and just totally shield LeBron. So this is the thing. LeBron lost to Boston 2 years in a row when KG and Ray Allen teamed up with Paul Pierce. Guess what else Boston did? This is the part where I kill him at right here. They beat Dwayne Wade. They beat Dwayne Wade. That old Boston team beat Dwayne Wade and beat LeBron James twice. And Chris Bosh, he was in Toronto. So what? I think Toronto made the playoffs, I believe. I think they made the first round with Chris Bosh. My point is this. LeBron and Wade and Bosh, they're like, man, they got a team over there in Boston.